This arrived from Apex Replicas the other day. Should have some Indy cars, supercar, touring cars, and a Formula One. So let's have a look. It's only newspaper, but it does a good job. Some trio of Eagles from 1969. Joe Leonard. This is the Denny Hulme. And Dan the Man, who unfortunately passed away just a couple of weeks ago. And I've got some closed cars. Brock Bathurst winner. Johnson Bow Bathurst winner, Sierra. And a retro round of Chaz Mostert, Steve Owen from last year's Sandown 500, 2017. And let's get them out of the packaging for a closer look. And this one's got a broken case. Don't often see that coming from Apex. Now let's have a closer look. Firstly, Brabham BT33 of Sir Jack. This is the second place car at the 1970 Monaco Grand Prix, and you would have won it if you hadn't screwed up on the last corner of the final lap and hit the fence. But he did recover for second, so this is modelled in the pre-last lap bingle. And typical of Spark, really nice paint and decals. Cosworth V8 engine. Wing over the rear axle, as it was at the time. And the turquoise and yellow colours of the Brabham team in 1970. On to touring cars, supercar. Chaz Mostert, Steve Owen, third place, Sandown 500, 2017. And this is the Sandown Retro round, where a lot of the teams do a one-off livery, and Super Cheap Auto did that with their car. One of Apex's own models, this particular one. And really good interior detail in there too. Even the correct decals on the dashboard. Then Dick Johnson, John Bower, 1989 Bathurst winner. Sierra RS 500. exhaust pipe's hanging a bit low there by itself. Remember these belching out flames and a whole pile of soot when they're on full boost. And then Brock's 1972 Bathurst winner, XU1 Tirana. Now while the paint's good, this particular model is nothing like the version that Bianchi did a number of years ago. The wheels are sort of a frosted silver on this one. They should be more of a polished aluminium colour. Really bad door trim, and decals look at the white, to me anyway, looks a bit pink in real life. Not so bad on the video, but yeah, I think I prefer the Bianchi version. But still, nice model, and far better than what the Trax one of this particular Bathurst winner was all those years ago. And finally, the three Indy cars from 1969. Now, these are all Eagle Mark 7s powered by Ford V8s, but two of them are turbocharged, one's normally aspirated, and the shape of the cars, none of them are the same. They're all unique. Look at this first one. Smokey Unique entered, Joe Leonard, in this Eagle turbocharged Ford V8. All of the cars have got the offset fuel tank on the left hand side, because obviously Indianapolis has got all the left hand corners. But yeah, it looks pretty good. The gold and black is Smokey's traditional colours. Done a bit of extra bodywork changes on parts of the car, and that ended up getting a 5th or 6th position finish, I think it was, in the 69 500. Then there's Dan Gurney, team owner, All American Races, and the Olsenite Eagle. This is the normally aspirated car, and even though he didn't qualify that well, somewhere in the midfield, in fact none of the Eagles qualified very well of these three, Gurney ended up finishing 2nd overall to Mario Andretti. Again, really nice model by Spark. I was worried about the colours of this car. It's still not as it should be. I think it should be a bit of a metallic colour, a bit darker, but and the camera's bringing it up darker than what it looks like in real life. Some of the promotional photos of the two blue cars were terrible. They were very light blue, which was clearly wrong when you look at the photos and video of the time. And this is Danny Hullam's car, Hume, however you want to pronounce that, and from New Zealand. DNF'd with a mechanical problem, and again turbocharged car, turbo hanging out the back of it, looks horrible from the rear, but another really nice model from Spark. Resin, obviously. So, hope you've enjoyed a look at the latest additions to my collection. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to have a look at wixie500.com and also our Facebook page, because we post a lot of other content like reviews and build diaries and that sort of stuff on those places as well. Till next time, cheers.